So I feel like it's kind of weird for me to make this video after Derek Carr actually had a really good game last week. But you know what? It's better late than never. Let's do it. We got Drew Brees, and we're adding him to the 2024 New Orleans Saints in Madden 25 here. And who knows? Because last time Madden 25 was a thing, Drew Brees was actually in the game. So they have a pretty dang good roster. Now with Chase Young on there, it's not bad. And honestly, the Saints could easily win the division this year. So with the Falcons kind of crapping the bed, the Panthers being the worst team in football, and Tampa Bay Buccaneers also look very good, though. So they might have competition on Tampa Bay's side, but they still got an 83 overall squad and now a 99 overall quarterback. Let's see week one. They play the Panthers in New Orleans. They won this in real life, and in Madden they also get the W, which let's be honest, I think everyone thinks that they would have won that game no matter what. Panthers, man, I feel bad for them, but hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. Panthers gotta go out there and start competing better, and for the fans, I feel bad for the fans, because the fans are going through it right now. Alright. Yeah, 5-0 is about right. I feel like if you gave this team a quarterback of Drew Brees, level, especially in his prime Drew Brees, the only one he would lose to is Bo Nix. And the only reason why is because Bo Nix is taller than him. And apparently that's going to matter. How did they lose to the Broncos, bro? I just need to know that. How do you lose to the Broncos? Like, no shot at Brandon Perna here, but like, bro, they're the Broncos. I guess I should say no shot at Broncos fans in general, but we're just going with the Brandon Perna one. Alright, so they're currently 10-1. Really controlling their own destiny here. If their only loss of the season is to the Broncos, I'm going to scream. Come on, bro. Lose someone else. Lose to another team. Do not make your only loss of the season to the Denver Broncos and a rookie quarterback. There you go. You lost to the Packers. Good. Good. That way we can say that they actually beat every team except for two teams. Alright, so they get a first round bye because they are the number one team in the league. Yeah, who knew? You got Drew Brees on your roster again. Now you're kind of amazing. It's kind of funny, too, because with their team, it's always been like that, where if you just add a really good quarterback, let alone a Hall of Fame quarterback, you're going to be very successful, and it's not really that challenging. They have a good roster. So they have a roster that can win now and be very successful. 4,000 yards, 37 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. That is a very big number, but the sad part is that's going to be nowhere close to MVP, because in Madden, every quarterback throws for like 5,000 yards. So, he comes in number 5, which is cool. Lamar Jackson automatically gets that, hey, I'm a running back S-type vibes, because he's going to have 18 touchdowns, because why not? I still forever do not understand how 18 touchdowns. What's the most I don't even think he's ever had over like 10 touchdowns in a year. Hang on, hold up. And I mean rushing-wise, not passing. Obviously, passing-wise, Lamar Jackson easily has hit over that number. But rushing-wise, the most he's had in a single season was 8. And last year he had, last year he had 5. And the most he's had in a single season is 7, not 8. So 7 is the most he's had in a season. But for some reason in Madden, he has 18. And he's the second leading rusher of the whole NFL. In this franchise, he's actually the leading rusher. Listen, I'm not a Lamar Jackson hater, but at the same time, bro, like, can we be a little realistic with these simulations, EA? Anyway, let's get to the playoffs. So let's just see how this ends up going out. So they get a first round bye. They play the 9-8 Lions. Oh my lordy. Okay, so yeah, this happens like every franchise, I feel like now, where like there's so many good teams in this franchise mode. And when you sim franchise mode this year, like EA made every team so good, where it's like in real life that's probably not going to happen. And the Saints would lose to the 9-8. They lost to the 9-8 Lions. Bro, they lost by 1 point. That is kind of devastating. Especially with the fact that you have a Hall of Fame quarterback. You got him going, and now you lose first round. Dang, man. All right, well, Dan Campbell got the job done, so at least it's Dan Campbell who beat us and not someone else. And Dan Campbell goes to the Super Bowl versus the Dolphins. Oh, the Dolphins, okay. I don't know if that's going to happen. And the Super Bowl was won by the Dan Campbell Lions. See, I like that. I like it. And it wasn't even Jared Goff MVP. It was Justin. Oh, wow, that would be amazing. Justin Houston, the age-old wonder, winning MVP. That's something that, like, that's something you cannot script, okay? That would be the anti-script there. You got a guy who, how old is Justin Houston? Like 36 years old? Justin Houston age. He is 35 years old right now, okay? 35 years old. He's been in the league literally since 2011. To think he has never won Super Bowl MVP, right? Never even won a Super Bowl because he was with KC, but he left KC in 2018, right before they got Patrick Mahomes. Then he goes to the Colts and then Baltimore. So to not only get to his first Super Bowl, which he missed out on so many because of, you know, the whole situation, that would be insane. Absolutely insanity. But you know what? Good for him. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one.